Alright guys, so today I am back in my car. I have some more errands to run. So I had a lot of fun talking to you guys last time I went out in my car. It's only been a couple of days, but I have to go a couple places. I have to go take my dog's urine to the vet. I have to drop that off, and I have to go to the post office because I have 2 packages. And I also saw an advertisement on Facebook Marketplace of someone in town who had boxes full of free odds and ends that they just have sitting out for people to essentially dig through. They said they'd take down the ad after everything was taken, and the ad's still there. This was put up yesterday, so I'm going to see if anything is still there. I'm not expecting it to be, but it's not gonna hurt to look, and it's in town, so I don't have to like go out of my way just to be potentially disappointed. So we're gonna head there as well. So first I'm going to the vet's office. So as you know, in my last video I suspected my dog had a urinary tract infection, and I took her to the vet, and he pretty much said, like, based on, you know, the symptoms that she was experiencing, he also believed that it was a urinary tract infection. I wasn't able to get a urine sample from her before I took her in that day, and unfortunately they weren't able to get one from her either. So he asked me, like, if I could get one at some point to bring it in. And well, she had an accident just last night on the kitchen floor, and I was able to get a sample that way. So it's unfortunate that, you know, it happened, but I was able to gather some pee that we can take to have tested. When she went to the vet, she did get an antibiotic injection, and he did do some blood work because it's been a while since she had some blood work done, and she's had elevated kidney levels for quite some time. She's 16 years old, I believe. So, you know, her kidney levels have kind of gone up over time, just, you know, with age and all of that. So he just wanted to take blood and, you know, make sure everything still looks fine. He said, like, for her age, she is doing wonderful. So I'm happy about that. Like, her blood work came back normal. I mean, her kidney levels still are elevated. And then the only other concerning factor was she lost 3 pounds since we had her in last, and she was always on like a wet dry mix food. Like, we gave her dry with wet mixed in, and as she's getting older, some foods and things like that aren't sitting well with her, and she ends up throwing them up. And we noticed that whenever we put the dry food in is what was causing the stomach upset. We even switched the dry food, and she still was having issues. So we kind of switched to just giving her wet food, and she doesn't have any issues. She can keep that down perfectly fine. But unfortunately, since we took out the dry, kind of feeling like maybe she's not getting quite as much as she should. So we're going to be upping, you know, the amount that we do give her. So, I mean, I kind of thought that was probably the case anyway. But, you know, since he kind of confirmed that, you know, it's fine to give her a little more than what we typically would since she did lose weight, then it's okay. So I'm about to pull up to the vet. I'm allowed, they said, to put the sample out on top of a sample box that they have outside, but I obviously can't go in, and I am supposed to call them, I guess, to let them know that I dropped it off. And this costs money, so I don't know how much it's gonna cost to get a urine test done, but we're gonna find out. So bear with me here. Alright, so that is done. Just paid again over the phone, and I just dropped the urine sample on top of a box outside. $65 just to have some pee tested. And when I took her in to the vet to have her exam for the urinary tract infection, the antibiotic, and then the blood work, that was like $200 some too. So that's where like part of my stimulus check is going to my doggo. So I am going to the post office next to drop off these 2 packages that I have. I got a mask. I ordered a mask online because I was tired of using the Lush scarf that I was using because I couldn't breathe properly. So I got like an actual mask. Well, it's not like an actual mask. I bought it off of like a rave website that sells like rave clothing and stuff like that. It's a super cute mask. I'll put it on before I go into the post office to show you guys. Obviously it's not going to be protecting me from anything, just me protecting other people kind of thing. But it's cute, and I'm hoping that it's slightly more breathable than the scarf that I was using. So after I'm done here at the post office, I'm going to try and stop at that house. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I gotta put it into my GPS. It's in town here, so I know it's not gonna be far from where I already am. So, and I'm already at the post office. Everything in this town is like right beside each other. It's great. Okay, ooh, he's pulling out, so I can pull in. There's not many places to park here at this post office. It's very small. This is a very small town. So, we're just gonna park here. I'll show you my mask, and then I'm gonna go drop these off. So, here's what it looks like. It's a little teddy bear. Oh my gosh. It's gonna fog up my glasses regardless, but isn't it cute? I love it. It's still slightly hard to breathe though, but that's probably with any mask. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I am done at the post office, and now I am heading to that house to see if there's anything left out in the free box. So yeah, the house is like literally right by the post office, so I really don't have far to go at all. Maybe I'll just try to pitter patter around a little bit behind a mail truck right now. So I'm gonna go around him and hope nothing's coming up this hill. Nope, she's good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the street is just right down here at this stop sign. I pass it every single day. Well, not every single day, but every time I come to the post office.
West Hog Street.
Every time I come to the post office, I pass it, but I didn't know the name of the street. I don't know the street names in this town. Okay, dokes. So let's see if there's anything there. I'm expecting it to not be
in 0.1 miles. The destination is on your right.
I'm expecting it to not be, and them have like never have taken down the ad. Oh no, there's still stuff here. So we're gonna get out and look around.
You have arrived at your destination. Your
turn.
route guidance is finished.
Okay, so we're just gonna park here. I have my camera along, like my little white camera, so I'm gonna take that with me and film with that. So let's go take a look through these boxes. So here are the boxes. It looks like some things were taken. There were more boxes in the advertisement, but we're just gonna take a look. Like a pie plate down there. I don't want to break anything, so I'm gonna try and be a little careful here. Looks like some vases, dishes. Those are false pie plates. Those are the same false craft dishes. Let's see what's in here. This is a little pitcher. It's cute. What's adorable. Looks like a little cookie jar. Teleflora. So that's like one of those would have had flowers in it kind of thing. Okay. I didn't break anything. These were inside of here. They're like little candle holders. It's cute. These little dishes. Definitely got wet. Rained yesterday by Salem. It's a weird little crystal goblet. Has some chunks missing from the edges there. That looks like foxcraft as well. This is a pretty cool looking ashtray. Let's see what's in here. This is probably like the lid. Oh, the lid to something. That's pretty. Let's see what that is. The rest of it is in this bag. Oh, you guys see that? It's a pincher bug. Just says made in Taiwan, but that's really cute. Then it has the little lid that goes. I'm not going to take that, so I just want to set it back down in there. But it looks like we got some books. Blood of the Fold, War and Peace, The Time Machine, Moby Dick. Oh, I always wanted to read. I've read some of this author's books. They were pretty good. I might take that book, actually, for myself. Here's another one. What was this one about? An oral biography of Buster Casey. I might take both of those. Yeah, the books definitely got a little bit wet, I think, from being out in the rain. It rained a little bit yesterday. Invisible Monsters. They have a lot of books by this author. Probably just take those. Roughing It by Mark Twain. Billy Bear's Summer Picnic. Okie dokes. Let's see what's over here yet. Got more dishes. So like candle holder. A bag of, I'm not quite sure what for balls these are. Playing something. And over here, a Guitar Hero something or other. This looks like a curtain. Plastic cups. And just more dishes. That plate down there looks interesting. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna do like my mini haul right here where I parked because it's so peaceful and quiet on this street. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So I stopped here to look through the boxes. I only took what I thought that I would use. I didn't really see anything that I wanted to pick up to potentially resell. Which is fine, and I like the fact that, you know, some people, instead of going straight to the thrift store, they put stuff out for free for people to go through, if it's something that, you know, they think that they might want or need, or know someone else who might want or need it. So I did take these 3 books I love to read, and I've only ever read one other book by this author, Chuck Palahniuk. And it was the weirdest book ever. I forget what it was called, but I remember it being like totally crazy. But this one's called Invisible Monsters, so I took that one. These are a little wet. It did rain a little bit yesterday. This one, just says R on the front, so not quite sure. It's by the same author though. And then this one's called Haunted, which is covers a little wet. And then I did end up finding this in the bottom of one of the boxes. It's like I guess you could use this for salad dressing or syrup. I mean, to me it looks more like a syrup bottle. I have one of these that looks very similar that belonged to my mom, but it's shaped slightly different, and she always used it for homemade salad dressing. But I thought this one was more like syrup, like a syrup container. So I mean, I've never made homemade syrup or anything like that, but it's kind of cool. So if I don't end up using it, then maybe, oh my gosh, it says Log Cabin on the bottom. So maybe it's actually made by Log Cabin. I'll have to look that up. But it looks like these were things that they had out at a yard sale before, or maybe were going to have a yard sale and then decided not to on account of everything that's going on. But yeah, so I got those things for free, so that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to see anything here. I figured either someone came and took everything, or there was some things missing because there was a box I had seen in the listing that I didn't see out there. Or I figured that, you know, since it rained a little bit yesterday, I figured maybe they just took the stuff back inside and then decided not to put it back out again until sometime when I wasn't around, kind of thing. Like maybe forgot to, because it's still early. Eric got up and made us dippy eggs and sausage, and I have like so many dishes to do when I get home. But I'm pretty much done running around. Eric went to one of his friend's house just to hang out for a little bit. And I just plan to clean up a little bit around the house, and I'm probably going to record a cha-ching video, and then obviously I'll have to edit this video as well. So I'm going to turn on the car actually and start driving home, but I'll keep the camera on so we can continue to chat. I don't want to weird out the people. I don't want to weird out the people here, just in case they're like probably looking out their window like, who is this chick sitting in her car talking to herself in front of my house? You know. So I was just gonna head home. But yeah, this was a fun little outing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If I can ever find more, I'm not even quite sure where I am exactly. I think I want to go this way. I don't know my way around these roads here. Like I'll keep an eye out for potential like curbside alerts and that kind of thing, just to take a look around. Like I'm not the type of person, like I'm not gonna go up to them and like make a mess or like take everything or anything like that. Like I'm actually pretty picky with what I pick up. Like I don't like to be hoggish with what I'm taking and things like that. But it's just so much fun to like look through stuff. Oh, I'm so weird. I'm totally that person that just likes to stop and like look through free piles of stuff. I have no shame. I have no shame. I'll be out in front of your yard as a stranger looking through your things if you have them sitting outside. It's fun. But yeah, it's supposed to be really nice today, I think. I asked Alexa this morning, she said it was supposed to be 67 degrees, so that is awesome. I wish I had some yard sales to go to. So depressing. But that was exciting. That was like a little bit of like thrifting / yard selling right there, even though there really wasn't much that I wanted. But I'm still happy with the things that I got. I have some books to read. I am currently reading a book called Dead in Dixie, and it's by the lady who made like the True Blood series based off of her books. So the Dead in Dixie book has the first 3 of the like True Blood type books in that one book. So I've been reading those. I already watched the True Blood series like when it came out at first. I loved it. So it's interesting always to like read the book to compare it to like, you know, the TV show or a movie kind of thing. And I really liked True Blood. So the book is good. I do like it. I am on like the second book in the book because it's like a trilogy there. So yeah, I'm currently reading that. So I'll have some other books now to start after I'm done with that one. So that's awesome. Yay, I love books, so that makes me happy. And yeah, I'm almost home. Everything was like right beside each other, essentially. Oh gosh, so last week, they were having a chicken barbecue here in town, and apparently it was by pre-order only, but it didn't state that like on the signs that they had out. So Eric and I went. I was so excited to get chicken barbecue for dinner, and here it was pre-order and they were all sold out. So I was so upset, and I told Eric, I was like, I don't understand like why they do that. Like obviously like do a pre-order, but also like sell some as well, because you know, it had just pretty much like opened, so it's not like they would have sold out, you know, from regular orders already at that point that we got there. And I think they realized their mistake because they're having another one this week. They probably had to like have so many people like, you know, turn around because they couldn't give them chicken, and you know, all that money they could have potentially have gotten, and you know, they had to turn people away. So that's probably why they're having another one this week, but I don't know if we'll get it or not. I really want it though, because I've been craving a chicken barbecue. Here when like they do chicken barbecue dinners, you get the chicken, you get a baked potato, a roll, butter, and usually like applesauce or something like that. But I love them. They're so good. So yep, I am pretty much home. So hopefully this has been an interesting video for you guys. I'll continue to try and do these when I can. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.